There's a great group in Denver that you may not be familiar with. The Dominican Home Health Agency has been providing in-home and community-based nursing care at no charge to the poor for more than 90 years. Isn't that fantastic? And now you can learn all about its history at the Fall Open House and Museum Grand Opening. I'm happy to welcome Dan Gray and Nigel Guyette. They join us both to tell me more. Nice to see both of you.
Good morning.
So Nigel, how long has the Dominican Home Health Agency been in Denver?
The Dominican Sisters of the Sick Poor arrived in Denver in 1923 with the sole purpose of serving the poor, sick, elderly in any capacity they needed, but mostly with love.
Thank goodness that you're here and you're doing that, and we're spreading the word too, because there may be so many people here in Denver that's not aware of what you do.
Absolutely.
Dan, who does the Dominican Home Health Agency serve, and what are the eligibility requirements?
Yeah, so the agency serves patients living on a fixed income of around $20,000 a year, or about $1,700 a month. So definitely having trouble making ends meet. So the added cost of home health services can definitely be a strain. So we serve those poor, sick, elderly that need home care. Is
there a certain reach that you go to or an area?
Yeah, so we serve people in the four-county Denver metro area. From anywhere from I-225 out to Sims and Union Boulevards, and then 104th Avenue down to Bellevue. So it's a pretty large place, and we reach about 250 low-income elderly every year with our home care.
That's fantastic. That's wonderful. What services do you provide?
So our overarching goal of our services is to keep people aging in place for as long as possible and living safely and with dignity. We accomplish that goal through three main programs. Our in-home nursing care, which I touched on, and then our community-based wellness clinics where we have volunteer nurses and staff nurses going in to evaluate people living in low-income senior housing. And then our third program, which is pretty unique, is our durable medical equipment loan program, and we loan out wheelchairs, walkers, bath benches, canes, to people in the community in need.
You mentioned a really important key component there to have them live independently for their integrity and their self-esteem. A lot of older people want to do that. There's a number at the bottom of the screen right there that you can call for more information, 303-322-1413. That's 303-322-1413. And Nigel, I understand they've created a museum.
We created a museum. Ben Griswold of Spatial Poetics, he brought his expertise. Instead of dealing with Matisse or the Renoirs or the Jackson Pollock, he's dealing with Sister Marie Therese, Sister Anne Francis, and Sister Regis Nova and the other sisters, and he handled it with such care. It is a high-quality museum.
Look at how beautiful those photos are.
That I think is a good part of the museum community in Denver, and I think it represents very well.
What are we going to see when we go to the museum?
You're going to see great passion, great sorrow, great joy, and also suffering, all in one image. And we have numerous images, but it'll capture your heart a little bit.
Are there any opportunities for the community to get involved?
Yes, we have naming opportunities for the community. We have 300 sponsorship opportunities for the community to be a permanent part of the convent and part of the museum.
How wonderful. Again, at the bottom of the screen, there's the website. I want to encourage you to reach out. You can explore the history of the Dominican Home Health Agency, 303-322-1413. And if someone's unable to visit this weekend, then they can also reach out, and there's opportunity for them in the future.
Absolutely. Our office hours are 8 to 4:30, and if Saturday is the only day that you can come see us, please give us a call and we'll make those accommodations.
Why do you think it's important for someone, it's a must-see to come see this museum and to see what the agency provides?
This is an emotional, impactful journey in the history of the community service of Denver, and it's a love affair. These sisters had a love affair with the community. We're honored to keep the tradition going, but a lot of people have given to keep this story going, and we want to tell the story to the community. A lot of people don't know about it.
Right, that's true.
We want to make sure they know about it and that they can experience it. And people come to our agency, and we never hear, why did I do that? We always hear, wow, what you do is amazing. how can I help?
Well, isn't that true? I mean, that's one of the blessings I have hosting this show. There's so many things I don't know about Colorado that I learn. And it's not just a story, it's a way we should live life, to pay it forward to others. And Dan, how else can we support? I mean, if the community wants to reach out, can they make any monetary donations or help in any other way?
Yeah, so we're always looking for volunteer nurses or non-medical volunteers that we can utilize in our community wellness clinics. And then also donations through our durable medical equipment loan program. So if somebody has a loved one has 3 walkers sitting there and they're not using, we definitely will accept donations. We'll clean them up, refurbish them, and then get them out to people in need that don't have those benefits.
Thank you for all the work that you're doing for our community. That's wonderful. And you're right, it's a true treasure. You can explore the history of the Dominican Home Health Agency. The fall open house is next weekend, Friday, October 9th, and Saturday, October 10th. For the complete schedule and more information, please visit this website. Go to DominicanHHA.org. You can also call 303-322-1413.